people love it or hate it. I like a lot of parts about it, but as a whole, there's like tons of things you can like. This is wrong and that's wrong. And when you think about it, this movie is really just. But I don't know. It's like a movie of moments, and I love all the moments. But again, is it greater than the sum of all of? Is a movie, best when it's the sum of all of its parts or the entire journey? So, Rambo told me he watched the prequels in one night. Oh, I did a movie marathon with Jeff before The Force Awakens. We watched all the movies in one night. So we did the prequel trilogy, the original trilogy, and then we watched I forget. We watched some of Star Wars Rebels, some of the better episodes. So we watched the first 6 movies in one night, and then we went to like that same weekend we went to go see The Force Awakens. So and in preparation for The Rise of Skywalker, I rewatched the prequels last week. I rewatched the original trilogy over the weekend, and I'm probably gonna rewatch The Force Awakens tomorrow, The Last Jedi Friday, and then either see The Rise of Skywalker Friday or over the weekend. So we all know the best Star Wars movie is the holiday special. Exact. Why do you think you can't get it anymore? They couldn't meet demands. That movie was so good. It was like limited edition. Only the first, I don't know how many people. We're not making any more after this. That's it. Why do you think it's such a coveted collector's item? But yeah, to get back to the Rise of Skywalker, this too great. Couldn't make any more copies. Exactly. You don't want to re-release it and cheapen the. If you re-release something and it's a limited edition, that just cheapens the fact that people can get it. It's like, well, why'd you do that? You promised us only a certain amount of these exist in the world, and then you go and re-release more? Shame on you. Just for a quick buck, shame on you. But let me Tetris really quick. That Star Wars. I had to dedicate all my effort to that Star Wars conversation. But yeah, Rise of Skywalker seems very divisive yet again, like the last Jedi. I think a lot of people are saying it's fine. I don't think I've heard anyone say they hated it. From a fan, let me, what's the word? I think, critics, you always hear critics, oh, this is the best movie ever. That was the worst movie ever. I'm waiting for once the fans, both the hardcore and the casual, go see the Rise of Skywalker. I'm definitely gonna be interested. I definitely want to see Jeff's opinions. Because Jeff thought The Force Awakens, he was like, that was okay. He loved The Last Jedi.
This one's for you.
I guess maybe this one's for you, so it'll be interesting. Especially since there's not going to be any more Star Wars movies for like 3 years, I think. The only Star Wars we're going to get is The Mandalorian Season 2 and another 2021 and a Star Wars Rogue One television show on Disney Plus, and if they do anything else with Star Wars. And of course, if they make more games, but I think they need to make a Jar Jar movie to unite all the hardcore and casual fans. I don't know. The guy that plays Jar Jar, he's gotten too many death threats from the hardcore fans, the casual fans, and just movie fans in general, where I don't think they can get him back. And if they don't get the original Jar Jar, then don't even do it. They're also making... Oh, that's right, and in Kenobi. And they actually got Ewan McGregor to come back too. So that is for as um, for as big as the movies are getting, are like, you could probably talk to fans and they'll tell you Star Wars kind of peaked with The Force Awakens and it's been steadily going downhill since then. That's kind of like the general consensus. The games with EA not doing too great. The movies, you know, Solo with The Last Jedi made a bunch of money, but it wasn't well received. And Solo wasn't well received, and it didn't make money. And then with The Rise of Skywalker kind of being not well received again for like a third time in a row, and it's gonna make money. People will go see it, they're like, yep, hated it, don't waste your money, Disney ruined another trilogy. I didn't think they could be worse than the prequels, but they somehow figured out a way. I'm positive I'm gonna be seeing that when all the casual YouTubers and fans and Star Wars people start posting reviews. It's like, saw Star Wars, let's talk about it. You're probably gonna get like an hour to 2 hour videos. This is everything that's wrong. This is what I wish they would have done. This was so stupid. Don't get why they did that. Do you have Disney Plus? I do have Disney Plus. I've been watching The Mandalorian. I haven't seen The Mandalorian. I'm gonna binge it next weekend. My plan was to watch The Rise of Skywalker, then do The Mandalorian all in a week, and then play, what is it? Fallen Order. This was gonna be like my trifecta to end the year. To be one with the Force. As I go from the movie, which I thought was, you know, I don't know. I could still think the movie's great. Haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen any reviews. Haven't heard anyone talk about anything other than the internet. It's like, oh, Star Wars isn't doing too good. But again, that's like headliner, you know. They do that to clickbait. So I'll whoa, that was weird. I'll definitely have my own opinions, hopefully this weekend. I have Fallen Order. It's great. Can be a bit buggy, but still good. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I heard that there were some game-breaking bugs too. So part of my reason to wait to play that game was to just have it all patched out. The BTs are here. But I'm looking forward to it. The game has gone on sale. I've seen it as low as like $39.99 on Amazon and stuff. So saving like a cool $20 and getting a great Star Wars game, single player Star Wars game. I'm excited about that. But that's my plan for Star Wars, to end out the year and start next year. But what was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh well, we'll have to see. It depends who I see the movie with, but I might have to actually do some kind of like a movie review for the channel or the stream. Depends who I see it with and what time I see it. Otherwise, it might just be me and like, these are my thoughts. I might stream it on Twitch and then upload it to YouTube, you know, a couple of days later. Surprisingly, EA didn't get greedy with Fallen Order. Oh yeah, they didn't have a choice. The Battlefront 2 like crippled them. People are like, take it away. Take away the license. Petition the game. Don't buy the game. Most hated game. No, not what was it? The most downvoted thread in Reddit history belongs to Star Wars Battlefront 2. So it was like, they needed a good game. Greed. Yep. By the way, you're using the stream points, correct, Snoopy, to use the greed emote? Just checking. Yes. All right. Cool. Just verifying that it works. But yeah, EA, they needed a good Star Wars game. I also own Battlefront 2. I also have Battlefront 2. I got that at launch. Well, I mean, not at launch, but I got it the Christmas it came out, which was like at launch. I think it was like a November game. And that came out the same year as The Last Jedi. I did the campaign because it was, they actually had the campaign, and I was like, alright, finally. And ever since Disney bought Lucasfilm, they're like, they didn't erase old canon, but they were like, all the books, all the comics, all the games that came out before, offload everything. Give me a second. The power supply, offload. Let me just offload everything right now. This is not going to go the way I wanted. I got it at launch, was let down, but it's a lot better now. I've heard. And then I saw the freaking amazing trailer they had about like the Skywalker saga. That was a wonderful trailer. I was like, damn, there's so many characters. This is the way it should have been. There's like, you have Anakin, Grievous, Count Dooku, Yoda, Palpatine. Everyone's there. I'm like, Obi-Wan from the Clone Wars. I was like, this is the Star Wars game we should have gotten at launch. It only took them 2 years. But I've been itching to play it again, just to try it out. I only played it for the campaign, and I did a little bit of like the multiplayer. But I didn't have anyone. I think you told me that you had it, but I never like, I never tried to get into it or anything. And that's when like the loot box and everyone's like, nah, this game, burn it. And it's like, how low is it? $20? Still too much. And if you own the game, they're all free. Oh, okay. Well, I own the game. I may have to just go download them. Alright, this is gonna suck. Shake it off. Shake it off. No, something got destroyed. All DLC is free. Oh, perfect. Cargo container ruined. Run. Run. Oh, power supply. And then this happened. Ooh. Oh no, I'm gonna get dragged. Save me! Ah, I'm getting evil deaded. Whale. Oh my god, there's like 3 of these things. I'm sorry, little Norman Reedus. I've named the baby Norman Reedus. We call him Little Reedus. I've underestimated. Is it a car? It's actually 2 cars. I underestimated my ability to go through BT terrain. Reedus the fetus. Possibly.
Easy, Sam. You're clear of BT territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Yep. Ah, it was so close. The only thing that costs money is cosmetics, but you can unlock them with in-game credits. Yeah, isn't it like you get like 200 credits or something like a day just for logging in, and then you get more for doing like your dailies. Like, use this weapon, kill this many people, use this class. I remember doing that for like a weekend. Like maybe the weekend The Last Jedi came out, and then I was like, eh, it doesn't seem like anyone's playing this. And then the longer I waited, I was like, yeah, everyone probably has like stupid high level gear and stuff unlocked. I was like, I won't be back anytime soon, unless like Team Rambo plays it or. Sorry, I was reading that. I think I have to redeploy this. All of this got destroyed. Whoa. There is a 4-player co-op mode where you fight against AI. That's new. I don't remember that in at launch or the year it came out. The only thing it had was the campaign and then online. Just the start where the vehicle, not the well, the starship combat and then the actual battle combat. You can level up cards in that mode pretty fast. I think I can fix this. Did I bring my healings? Nope, didn't bring the healing spray. Reissue. Redeploy the cargo. They added a lot of stuff, like new heroes, maps, modes. I may have to look at the game again.
Well, at least you know your limits.
Maybe after The Rise of Skywalker, after I see it, I'll pop in the game and check it out. That will probably be when I'm like the most curious, because I still do have the game. I played it for a bit. I did the story, which I thought was fine. It wasn't the best, and it wasn't worse, but it was like, play the game and here's the free campaign. I remember them saying too, free campaign. It was like maybe 6 hours. It was okay. You should definitely revisit it. Maybe I will this weekend. We'll see.
Okay, keep going. Here we go.
Probably after watching The Rise of Skywalker, I'll have the most curiosity too, but now I gotta go back through the BTs. Actually, I could be... wait. Yeah, I'll have to go through the BTs. Or maybe let me deliver this stuff and I'll go back for the power thing. But yeah. Have you been playing it consistently, Snoopy? Since it came out? Or did you drop it and then when you heard about all the good stuff there's a full game now and then you decided to get back into it? Or has it been like Destiny, you've taken breaks? Because I know Team Rambo's trying to get me back into Destiny, but I think my Destiny days are done, for sure.
There we go.
I've been playing it consistently, so I didn't feel like I wasted my money. Got you. Well, I mean, you never wasted your money. I legit only got it as a gift because I was like, I actually want to see the campaign. That was the first Star Wars game with a campaign that actually tied into the movies, and was part of the canon, actual lore, I'm like, okay, let's see what they can do. And then, of course, for their first like attempt at an actual in-game lore, in canon, like in universe, it was like, it was okay. We got like some answers, but it was like, could have been better. Now I'm glad I did, since it got better. Well, there you go. Seems like you, again, definitely got your money's worth. I wanted a good story. I got a okay story. It was good. Like I said, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was like, alright, well, if we can only go up from here. Alright. These people are not gonna like... Damn it. Unusable. Exactly. Ugh. I gotta go all the way back there now. Make sure everything's Tetris. Oh man, but yeah. That's Star Wars. And that's my thoughts on Star Wars. I can definitely go more in depth, but I think I'll save it for when I get to Fallen Order. I will unload all the knowledge, all my opinions. I think I'm kind of, all the Star Wars talk kind of has me in a mood to like do movie reviews of the complete trilogy. Like I'll watch one movie again. I'll give myself like a week after I see the movie, Rise of Skywalker. I'm like, alright, we'll start with the prequels. Or, no, we'll do them in chronological order. So we'll start with the original trilogy, and then go to prequel, and then sequel. And then do the anthology films. Like Solo, Rogue One, the Clone Wars animated series. Because people forget that that was a movie first, before it was a show. And that's also coming back to Disney Plus, the last season of Clone Wars. Which I'm stupidly excited for. I don't know if you ever watched the Clone Wars on Cartoon Network, Snoopy. But that's a damn good Star Wars show. I think there's also Resistance on Disney XD. It might come to Disney Plus. And I watched the first season. Yes, I did. Ah, good man, Snoopy. Good man. You know what? That's a gold star. Now you're only 2 stars behind Sancheesy. What was your favorite episode? Let me just get through this minefield. I'll give you your star. Because a lot of people... ruined. Damn it. Because I think I know a majority of people's favorite episode. The one where all the clones are in the outpost and they have to survive a droid invasion. Oh, that one's a good one. That's definitely a highlight. Did you watch the entire series? Like, have you seen every single episode? Or have you just seen, like, episodes here and there? Because I've seen... I really like that one. Oh, yeah, that one... No, that one's a good one. That's also the one where you get to learn about the clones. Like, how they all have different personalities. I mean, they're all clones, but they're different. They're unique. I've seen every single one, but it's been a while. Oh man, I would love to do a review of every episode, just like I would do for Star Wars Rebels. Have you seen Rebels? That's another great animated cartoon, animated Star Wars cartoons. I'm gonna binge it again before the last season comes out. Oh, hell yeah. It comes out next year. I should definitely binge it too. It should be on Disney. It should be on, I think it's on either on Netflix or it's gonna leave Netflix and go to Disney Plus. I'm pretty sure it was on Netflix. Okay, no, not yet. Okay. I definitely got to do the same thing. And did you know that the episodes, there's a timeline? The way that they're released? Well, okay. Yeah. For the Clone Wars, the episodes, the air order is, there's a timeline where you can watch them from like from the beginning of the Clone War to the end of the Clone War. I might have to send you the information. I have the map or the episode order. It's crazy. Clone Wars is already on Disney Plus. Oh, excellent. I might have to do like an episode a day kind of thing and do like a little mini review or something. I definitely wouldn't mind rewatching. I think there's like 100 or 200 episodes, so that would keep me busy. Maybe 2 episodes a day. Or maybe a season a month. Because I think there was like 3 or 4 seasons. Maybe even more. Actually, don't quote me on any of that. I do know that they were somewhere in the hundreds. But there's a chronological order to watch them in, from the earliest days of the Clone Wars to right before Revenge of the Sith happens. Oh yeah, I heard there's a chronological order. Yeah. I've never watched them in that order. I didn't know about that until after the series got canceled. The creator, the director, Dave Filoni, he was like, oh yeah, for the hardcore fans, some of you might have noticed, because I guess like the super hardcore fans were like, we've noticed that like they make references and stuff and like they like, you know, characters, their growth, like it happens, and they were like, oh yeah, there's a timeline. And he's like, maybe I'll release it one day. And when it got canceled, he released it. So you could probably Google it, but I have the order, the timeline order. It's pretty cool. Just little things like that. I'm gonna have to get rid of all this stuff damaged. I can deliver that. Get rid of it. Okay. Let's see. Also, I need to drink my monster for stamina. I like that they don't have Anakin meet Grievous since he meets him since he first meets him in episode 3. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. I think the only person to meet him is Mace Windu. Of the Jedi Council. There's other Jedi that meet Grievous, but I believe the only Jedi from the Council is Mace Windu. And then there's also because there's the Clone Wars animated series by Lucasfilm, and then there's the animated one, like that, like a hand-drawn traditional by the guy that does Genndy Tarkovsky, the man that does Samurai Jack. And that one was like way before. I think that was like right after the Clone Wars. Either before the Clone Wars started. No, I mean obviously before. When am I?